Good morning, everybody. Whoa. Didn't see that.
That's the map. That's for my purple hats.
What?
I have to get a purple hat in every state. The yak thing.
Ask.
Yeah, I'm not asking.
Yeah, don't want to ask.
That's from New York. The one up there right now. I got it. I have to buy it from people on the street.
How we doing? Pick Central Wednesday. We got Smitty, myself, Clemmer, and Rico. Rico is in the building. How we doing?
Good.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Big day for you.
Yeah, big match.
Big
A lot of stress.
Feeling confident?
A lot of stress.
Yeah, I always feel confident. Got to get it done.
You
I get that. You guys are the champions.
I know.
You're screaming confidence.
Screaming confidence.
So let's, before we get into, because I want to talk about dozen stuff a little bit. We won't do too much, but yeah, last night, crazy game in Oilers Panthers. Nicky Smokes mushed the Panthers going to the game.
Shame.
Oh, but he said some stuff you might like.
What do you say?
I don't know. His tweet let off calling.
Oh,
Out. Yeah.
Who do you call out?
Certain left.
Oh, yeah.
shame.
Yeah.
Didn't get to see the cup rise.
I will say this. Dave has a deal with the devil if the Oilers come back from 3-0.
Yeah.
Because that means another $1 million he's won. And I don't even know if it's happened in hockey. I have no
So it's
idea.
happened, I believe, 6 times in hockey, but never in a finals. It's happened obviously once in baseball and never in a finals. So this would be unprecedented.
That would be, honestly, like I think they're going to. Especially Elio has Florida, so it's like.
The storyline's there, and Dave has the bit now. It's like almost too Barstool perfect.
Yeah.
But the fact that it could happen in the first Canada team in 30 years, and that's the way they do it,
Yeah,
with
last
like
time-
arguably the biggest star in sports or biggest star in hockey since when?
I think the last time a Canadian team won was like 1992.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy.
That's insane.
It's crazy, and the fact that
It's a Canadian sport, for Christ's sake. What are they doing?
Well, Pakistan's losing cricket.
Yeah, exactly.
I think so.
Times have changed.
Nuts.
It to happen in a finals is incredible. If that's how it goes.
And it's a shame too because that save, empty net save by how do you pronounce his name? Chuck.
That's the wrong guy.
Yeah. If he saved that with 17 seconds left and they go down to score and tie up the game, that might be the best athletic sequence in God knows how long. But of course, Edmonton scores again.
Of course.
People might forget about. But that save was just absolutely.
I don't think anyone would call Smitty and I. Well, you're a hockey guy. I'm not.
I'll be a hockey better on statistics.
I like to
only
play
in
it.
fantasy.
But we were both watching it in the hotel bar last night. We had our eyes glued to the set. It was
well, like I said,
captivating
the star of the Panthers. Like I don't even know how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
So,
But
he's like,
if you're getting casuals like especially me like to kind of sit glued like this is starting to be something.
Shout out us talking about the NHL. We haven't talked about the NHL.
I will say I gave mostly sports shit for this. It's tough to have a sports show and not open with Willie Mace passing away. And we're talking about the hockey game. Am I alone in that island?
Yeah.
Yes. Like obviously it's
100 years
it's
old.
really sad.
He's the great. He might be the greatest player of all time.
but
None of
let's
us watched them.
yes.
None of us have any.
Yeah, like if he retired today.
Clemmer, I said this to you last night. It's very sad. I'm a baseball purist. I think he is objectively top 3 baseball players to ever walk this earth. I thought he might have passed 5 years ago.
No, I guess that's.
I said that yesterday.
No, I mean, that's
I said,
not-
oh, that's so sad.
I
Like,
still
didn't
say
know
dead
he-
or alive should be a category on dozen.
He had a great run. He had a 93 years old,
93 years old.
godfather to Barry Bonds.
I mean, he hasn't played. You guys made a good point. He hasn't played.
Shot him up a few times.
No, that's
no, I
not
don't
what
know about
happened.
that.
He
He's the clear.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, he retired in 1973. So you're right. You have to be.
Yeah.
You have to be like 55 years old to have seen him, right?
There was a clip
Yeah.
going around of him in an old timers game, which they should bring back.
Either. Brandon didn't watch him either.
No, I know. So you can still talk about it, though, Rico. You can still appreciate history if you haven't seen it. You can still
I don't
you can
know if
still
you
try to
can
do your
rank
best to
them.
understand.
You can't
it.
really rank them.
Yes, you can.
I think that's I kind of agree with Rico.
You can't rank. So
can rank it,
we
but,
can't
like,
say
Hey,
guys.
He's ranking 5 guys he didn't watch play.
We have all.
Jordan Westberg is a troll.
He's fucking around.
Yeah.
Trying to be funny. But
You agree with the 5, obviously besides the troll?
No.
I don't agree with the order necessarily. No, I mean, it's.
I don't agree with the 5 at all, but
We have young people in this office. I don't know. Have you guys even seen Michael Jordan play? I know Smitty has, but you guys.
I didn't appreciate Jordan playing.
So you guys.
That's the biggest regret I have is like
When did he retire?
being out.
Well, the
he retired
first time or
with the
second time.
Wizards.
Games were on and
2000.
Well, I guess it's the first, second, or third time. After the Bulls was 98, right?
Yeah, but then he came back in what, 2002, 2004?
2001, because it was. In fact, they were supposed to have the press conference the day of 9/11. Him going back to the Wizards.
Yeah, I was too like I
You're just too young, right? But you still should be allowed to talk about Michael Jordan. Like you're doing the
100%.
best you can, filling the. So then, just on the same token, myself, Brandon, people who love baseball history should be allowed to talk about Willie Mays and rank these guys.
There was a clip going around of Willie Mays at an old timers game, which they should bring back, by the way, across
Absolutely.
where he's 50 years old in center field, still tracking down a ball.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
also
like he's
one of the
Kenny
guys,
Lofton.
like-
He was a very good player at the age of 40.
Well,
He led the league in
honestly-
on-base percentage and walks at 40 and had
thing
20
is,
steals.
We all like I appreciate like I know Willie Mays is everyone knows like catching the ball like this running back is Willie Mays and like that name you of course know, but it's also to lead off a show. Like yeah, of course it's horrible. He passed away, but he was 90.
I wouldn't say it's even like horror. Like it's sad.
Anyone that dies, it's horrible.
I think he's worthy. I think he's worthy of a mention leading
Well,
off a
it
sports
depends who
show.
you-
some people die.
Some people die. It's okay.
No.
Willie Mays is good enough where he's worthy of a mention to lead off a show.
I think it's to me it's bigger news than the Stanley Cup. But I understand how people could perceive things differently. But and that's fine. I just think he's
Talk about both.
yeah, we are. But Willie Mays passing with those you do mention the catch, obviously in the '54 World Series, but 660 home runs.
Which I think is his most underrated stat. People forget that he was like one of the greatest power hitters of all time.
And he played in a pitcher's park.
Yeah.
In a pitcher's era. The 60s was a pitching dominated time. Bob Gibson, Sandy Koufax. You go through the names of Tom Seaver. It was a pitchers owned the 60s, and Willie Mays still went above and beyond. Incredible player. I think the best ever. I think he's better than Ruth. Ruth has more amazing numbers. Williams is a better hitter, but Willie Mays was the best player ever. He's gone.
He's up there.
Do you think any of the players that are currently playing are going to be? Would you say are going to be better than Willie Mays?
I think there's one. Let's say Shohei Ohtani pitches and hits like he did for the next 6 years. The Dodgers, like he has like a stretch like that.
Shohei Ohtani out of everything because he's going to be it because he's the only one that's ever going to.
But I don't know.
He's
but is
leading-
he going to pitch again though?
He's
Like-
leading MVP odds in the NL, and he's only hitting right now.
right. So if you have,
That's insane.
that's insane.
He's incredible.
If you have Shohei do what he did like the last couple years of the Angels, he could do it for like say 6-8 years, something like that. Then I think he might be the best ever. But that's such a weird unicorn situation.
Just say yeah.
Beyond
who's
that,
going to hit 600 home runs and play defense like Willie Mays?
we had someone who was starting
Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Griffey, right? Griffey did it.
Judge, like if he keeps popping 60 home run
Yeah,
seasons, like,
Judge is an unbelievable
The
fielder.
problem was Judge just started too late.
yeah,
He didn't make his debut till he was 24. And that makes it hard to catch up to some of these numbers. And Mays played forever. Aaron played forever.
Yeah.
Judge isn't gonna get enough at bats. Plus, Judge gets hurt a lot. Like he's hurt.
Well, he's
like,
not hurt, but also we want to talk about that because the Orioles are fucking scumbags. They're scumbags.
What,
They were
they threw
going
it inside?
up and
What'd they
in.
do?
They were going up and in all game. They also hit Glaber on the same hand. The Orioles are nobodies. Your whole franchise is a nobody. Stop trying to hurt our guys. Aaron Judge never gets mad, ever. He wanted to beat the shit out of what's his name yesterday, and they did that on purpose. I don't give a fuck what they say. 1 and 2 count. The catcher literally went up and in right on his hand because he's annihilating. If Judge goes down, obviously we're fucked.
such a dangerous place to get hit to because his bones are so small. They're so easy to break.
Yes.
So you throw it at the
Mookie
guy's
Betts just
hands. It's
happened
tough.
to it.
Exactly.
And then an inning later or 2 innings later, it was fucking Glaber's hand.
Yeah, I mean, you guys
Fuck
really,
'em.
and there is a. I think they're starting to
Came
get
back
there's a real
negative.
rivalry there, and
Yeah,
they are by far the two best teams in the American League. I don't count the Guardians yet. Yankees and Orioles run the American League, so yeah,
I'm pretty sure Cole's back tonight.
he's back tonight.
First pitch, right at his back. I would love that. That would fucking fire me up. They're not going to do it because it's his first game back.
Yeah,
but like first pitch,
I'm tossed.
first pitch at his back would be
They
unbelievable.
should have taken care of business last night, I think.
Well, Verdugo literally said to the guy, "I'm going to beat the fucking shit out of you," and that's awesome. Verdugo's that guy. He would do.
Yeah.
It.
Well, Verdugo likes to tape people beating each other up, especially girls.
It's always, he's always got to just
That happened.
ruin the conversation.
That happened. All right. I mean, just
I don't hate
Sorry.
keeping tabs. I don't hate keeping tabs.
spitting facts.
I'm a on the field guy until it's
Yeah.
really bad. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know what the fuck he did. You know?
Now you were on the field last night.
Yeah, or when the groundskeepers get involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Groundkeepers get involved. Yeah. No, I was on the field last night.
Thank
It
you,
was
and
very,
I know I speak for all. Thank you for the invitation. It's very nice of you.
Yeah. No problem.
Like-
Shout out Justin Steele for the big win last night. Big win.
The man can't get a win.
Can't get away.
It's crazy.
Well, it was a worthy pitching effort where he hit his outs over and the Cubs won.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, we
but
we
it's
had
crazy though. He's like in.
No, he was
Justin
great.
Steele starts in the past in like 16 starts. The Cubs are like 3-12, and he has an ERA of a 2.9 in that. It's crazy.
Justin Steele's made 10 starts this year. His ERA of 3.16. He's 0-3. Like it doesn't make any sense. It just it completely breaks your brain.
Yeah, but he's look at that.
Look at his last 5 starts too.
Got
He's
1.07 whip.
His last 5 starts, he has
look at those
one-
stats.
No homers.
Look at it in June. He has an ERA of 146 in June.
25 to 8.
Yeah,
walks.
146 in June.
Tough May.
Yeah, May, that was.
Well,
also
he's coming back from the injury.
Yeah, yeah.
But even look at that last start in May, the one in Milwaukee.
No, it's good. It's good.
That's incredible last 5 starts.
Yeah,
He has an ERA of 1 his last 5 starts, basically.
yeah, it's
Nuts.
crazy.
And doesn't have a win.
Good guy though. Led us onto the field. I touched the ivy again.
Again.
Yeah,
Oh,
second time I touched the ivy.
really?
How does pull that back up? Please. Sorry. Go to his June stats. If he's got it, that's season long ERA.
Correct.
Okay, all right. I'm looking at it. I'm like,
Yeah.
the average doesn't make sense.
But the bold on the bottom
Bold
is
across
for the
bottom
month.
is what.
But then you got also have that start on,
All right,
on
I
May
got it.
27th.
Yeah. But yeah, Cubs won. Yankees did win that game. Cole coming back now for the Yankees is pretty
It
fucking
makes him
insane.
scary. Mets are rolling.
Well, are you going to thank him or what?
You got to
Lindor?
thank Grimace.
Grimace.
I'm going to thank Lindor, too, for the team meeting. They're like 14-4.
No, you thank Grimace.
Grimace is the reason why you're winning.
Yeah.
I think there's 3 reasons winning. Grimace is a clear number 1. But then you have Alvarez coming back is huge. Like having a dependable catcher
Yeah,
back
they
there.
had that guy in there for a couple of games.
Yeah,
The fucking guy who got demoted.
Well, Nito is now in the Cubs. So
Right.
they DFA'd him. And then
Wait,
you do Omar Narvaez.
Narvaez.
Oh, horrible.
Horrible.
Do you think? Sorry to go back to the Cubs real fast. I thought it was kind of crazy that they DFA'd Yan Gomes. I know he hasn't been good.
He's been terrible.
But he's a veteran. It's a catcher, or like backup catcher, veteran catcher.
He's been so bad.
Won a World Series.
It's tough.
I know.
I know. I don't disagree with you.
I feel like pitchers love that as like a veteran.
It's also
guy.
like the replacement's Tomas Nito.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
It's
all
not
right,
a
maybe
guy
just
they-
keep Gomes. Or
they
like, what are we doing?
Traded a guy, and it was like, okay, that makes sense. Nito's not the guy to like. Young Gomes is
No.
not good, but
Some people are high on Nito's defensive abilities, but I don't disagree with your premise.
yeah,
Yeah.
Just in locker room wise, guy's been around. He's serviceable at the moment. It's not great, but he's a good catcher.
As far as the Mets, 3 keys to success: Grimace, Alvarez, and then having Diaz back.
What about Lindor?
Well, no, Lindor for sure. Well, Lindor's been the whole time, but
Yeah.
having Diaz back, because now that shifts everyone. Like the closer now can be the 8th inning guy, like he's supposed to be.
Right.
The 8th inning guy be the 7th inning guy. Like, it has a domino effect for the entire bullpen. So Diaz being back to being Diaz, Alvarez coming back, Grimace, and then you're right, Rico. Guys like Lindor, Alonso, Nimmo, Marte's been kind of a mess defensively, but he's been okay offensively.
But Grimace, though, man, I mean, show that first pitch. Would you guys be upset if Grimace started messing around with Mrs. Met, or would that'd
be fine.
be fine? Wouldn't cause a
He's earned it.
okay, good. I mean, Mr. Met's kind of a douche.
Mr. Met's all right.
No, he's a douche.
Look
me
at
tell you
Grimace, though. I've always liked Grimace.
Good throw.
If Mrs. Met came out with a little purple on,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
yeah, outrageous.
In those City
great.
Connects? Those City Connects?
The production team or the game ops team
Who's catching
are
it?
fools if they don't do a kiss cam and Grimace kisses Mrs. Met.
I'd like to see more.
Family. It's a family organization now.
I know, yeah.
I wanna
the
see
Mets
more
are a
guys
half.
involved.
Mets are a half game out of the fucking wild card.
Crazy.
Well, the thing is, everyone is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, right. It's a 17.
Well,
right,
the
for-
Cubs are a
Mets-
game and a half out too, and they're
No, but they're all bunched together.
That's what I'm
10th in the fucking National League.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I know.
saying. They're Cubs are lost.
So you should be buyers then. The trade deadline.
This is the problem. And the other problem
Oh,
is
that would be a disaster.
So
for the Mets. Oh my god.
Buy.
His mouth is
Buy
exactly.
more on buy more.
so here's the issue with
Yeah, sell the farm for Luis Robert.
July 1st.
I don't know who's gonna sell because everybody's in it.
That's the problem. It's a seller's market. July 1st to July 22nd, the Mets schedule is soft as babies.
So they might be like.
So they might be buyers.
Well, look at this, Rip.
Now, is that the smart decision?
What if the Astros just blow it up?
There's talk they might. That starting rotation's a disaster.
yeah.
And Kyle
And
Kyle
Verlander's
Tucker's
hurt now.
Yeah.
See that?
And Kyle Tucker's hurt right now, but I mean, if somebody gets him,
In a walk year?
be great.
Let's go through real fast.
Gotta go get 'em now.
For Mets, let's go through the National League wild card. Who we think will just bite the bullet, sell, not care. Because there's only two teams that are out of it. It's the Rockies and the Marlins.
Right.
That's it. They're dead.
And the Marlins already gave up a rise.
Yeah, they're out.
The Marlins have already,
They've
Marlins
already
selling. Yeah,
The Rockies are out.
For minimal,
But the Rockies-
for a
the Rockies-
minimal return too.
The Rockies
by the
could
way.
be buyers, and they still wouldn't.
The Rockies are so dumb they won't sell because they have this weird loyalty to their players. They don't sell when they should. So they
Well, you
almost
saw that with Arenado.
Yeah.
Like stupidest thing ever.
yeah. And then when they do sell, it's too late.
And the Marlins was selling Arias like that early the stupidest thing they
I
possibly
don't
could have
know.
done.
I actually don't hate it.
Really? They
Yeah.
didn't get much.
They would've
Arias
gone
is
down.
not a Arias is a great contact hitter. He has a lot of flaws. Can't play defense. He doesn't hit for power. I don't love his batting eye. He does one thing really well, but he has some. He has
One thing really well, he hits close to 400. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But he does like you say that, but like his on base isn't great, and he's only hitting singles. So like, what are we doing a little bit? And he can't play defense. Where do you have him play?
He's not doing bad with the Padres. Right?
He's fine. But I'm saying he's not as great as maybe
That's fair.
the batting average leads you to
Okay.
believe.
Okay.
I do want to say the Braves they'll buy, or like
The Braves need to buy because now they have all these injuries.
yeah. The Cardinals have a minus 38 run differential. They are in
What?
the wild card at the moment.
Cardinals seem.
No, the Cardinals are winning the division. Cardinals are winning the Central right now.
Cardinals seem like a team that's gonna.
They are?
drop.
Yeah,
No,
that,
they
those
couldn't
first three teams, are the
They
teams
could.
that
The
are
Cardinals
winning
could
the
not be
division.
winning the.
Oh.
And look Lance.
No, it's not.
No, I was just gonna say.
No, it's
I don't
not.
think it is. It's
Oh, I'm
wild.
sorry. Oh, I'm wrong. I apologize.
Yeah,
And so used to
I'm
Braves
looking
being on
at it.
top.
I'm looking
I'm
at it.
sorry.
I'm like,
wait,
no
I'm
way.
wrong.
I'm so used to Braves being on top.
Milwaukee. I mean, you forgot you trashed the Brewers preseason.
I did.
Like, completely put 'em-
I've been dead wrong with the Brewers. I still don't know how it makes sense.
Here's the reason why the Cardinals are going to crash, and they're 500 now. And
Minus
the reason why you don't.
38?
Yes, well that is the number one reason. But number two, Kyle Gibson is 100 years old and has been pitching his
The whole rotation.
Lance Lynn, I mean, besides last night, he's been pitching pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He's 100 years old. He's gonna go die. Sonny Gray, good pitcher, fine pitcher. He's been doing well.
Miles Mikolas is a million years old.
Yeah.
Those guys aren't gonna keep up
Yeah, I
all
agree.
season.
The
They just
Cardinals
aren't.
seem
and their
like-
lineup is not good enough
Yeah.
to overpower.
The Cardinals seem like the team if they don't do something at the deadline, they're the team that loses 12 out of 18, and the
Yeah.
bottom just drops out. I know they got a
I
good
wouldn't be
history.
So
the
do you
the
think
bottom of
they
their
buy?
lineup stinks
What?
too.
Do you think they buy?
No, I don't. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like they don't.
I don't know-
They
I don't
should
know
sell
yet.
Goldschmidt again.
They could also lose
Whatever.
10 or
Yeah.
12. Like
Everybody's
they
looking-
got to fire their manager. That
Everybody's
team's-
looking for a power first baseman right now. I mean, Goldschmidt would bring in a lot.
If I
Okay,
am
don't
the
think they
Cardinals,
sell.
if I am the Cardinals,
Same with Alonso too.
I think
Yeah.
Smitty is very right. If I'm the Cardinals, this team is not going to win a World Series.
No.
They're not. You sell Goldschmidt, who's like, he's just been.
The
He's,
problem, Goldsmith's had a bad year.
yeah, but people will take him.
I
When,
know.
when he
I
won his
know.
MVP 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
Mets would take a rod at him.
No,
Dude,
why?
any-
but you have Alonso.
We have Alonso.
The
He'd be a
Cubs,
fucking sick DH.
We have Alonso. We have JD Martinez.
the Cubs would.
The Mets. There's no room
Figure
for
it out.
No, there's no. We wouldn't get a lot.
Can't have enough power. Figure it
We
out.
wouldn't get gold.
I love that. Rico, I'm the same way. Well, put him somewhere.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You
I
don't trade.
understand.
That's not what.
Martinez is playing out of his mind.
He's been incredible.
They're gonna sell the shit out of him.
Oh, no,
They should- if they sell, they should.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, he's in a walk year. It makes all. But I don't think the Mets are going to sell.
I think the Diamondbacks are in a sneaky good spot.
Well, I think
Yeah.
they
To
started.
buy
I
and-
think they started slow, and they're
Well,
they're
and
getting it back.
injuries
and
and
Montgomery
Allen's
didn't have
coming
a.
back.
Yeah.
Montgomery didn't have a spring training, so like he's gonna get.
But they need to make moves.
They should make a
Is
move.
it going to turn
Look
around
at
for him?
everyone that hasn't.
I know, but you wonder,
Montgomery's going to be fine.
Snell's been
Come
horrible.
second half of the
it's
season.
getting late early. I don't know.
It is, but he started late.
I know. I keep waiting for
Saw
turnaround
him
too.
last year. He fired Boris. He's going to need to pitch well.
He's been the most consistent player the last few years, and this year he's been so bad.
I'm not even just saying this.
I don't blame you. I know. I keep waiting to.
I'm not even just saying this. That the Cubs have a pitching staff right now that they need to buy a bat. So
Bats.
2 bats and
Bichette.
and a bullpen guy.
Go get bullpen guys.
I know, but at least one.
You need
Alonso will look great in Cubbies gear.
I think that's the easiest. I think he's going there. I do too. I think they're gonna sell Alonso.
I don't think they're gonna sell.
You're crazy. I think they'd be crazy not to sell.
Those are 2 different things. 2 different arguments.
What?
I don't think they're gonna sell, and you can say they're crazy not to, but those are two different paths. Like what is right might not necessarily be what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that
they usually don't do what's right, but
Right.
Yeah, they're not going to sell,
I don't think they're gonna sell.
and I think they should sell because you'll get right now. The NL is desperate. They're desperate for bats. This is the only time. Like,
So was the AL.
I know, but like mostly the NL is
The Seattle Mariners. Like there's teams out there. There's so many teams that would love a bat.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a good amount for
Get a
Alonso.
haul.
You're gonna get a good amount for JD Martinez right now. Like I know it's a walker, but still get a good amount.
Absolutely.
You might as well. You're not gonna win the World Series this year. But
then again, the Phillies 86 games got there. The Diamondbacks last year 84 games got there.
I don't think that they even compare.
But then again, the Marlins bought last year 2 games never gone.
Yeah.
So like it can end quick.
No, I know. It's very. We talked about before. Like it's the Yankees, the Phillies, the Dodgers,
Orioles.
and the Orioles that are like the 4 just powerhouses, and then you get to like the Twins and the Guardians, who are like, and the Royals, I guess, which I just don't believe in completely. And then the NL is just they're all just besides the Phillies and Dodgers, it's
it's a crapshoot.
a crap.
It's just mediocrity.
I honestly love that though. The fact that the Cubs are all the way at the bottom and they're 1.5 games out is crazy.
I'll throw some stats out there. The Phillies, they're plus 600 right now to win the World Series, and it's as low as it's going to get, or as high as it's going to get the rest of the year. Like they're 25-3 in their last 28 games at home.
Jesus Christ.
They have 4 starters in the top 6 in the NL in ERA.
They seem like they're due too. They've been in the playoffs now a couple of years.
And you
There's
see,
another team
you
that's
see that
due,
it factor. You see last
There's
night,
another team that's still.
Willie Mays dies. An hour later, Nick Castellanos hits a walk-off.
He
That's
did.
true.
Like,
He did. That was I saw
Right on cue.
it's
very funny. I would love a Yankees Phillies.
I would
World
love it
Series.
too.
That would
love
be
it.
such a
Be
good.
great for Barstool. Be great for America.
Honestly, though, it really would.
Yeah,
It'd be great.
and it'd be a great series.
Fantastic.
It would be a great series.
Would be.
Seeing like
Be great. I always say I would be disappointed as a Mets fan, but it would be amazing baseball.
Yeah.
the Yankees are minus 145 tonight. I'm sorry. It opened at minus 190 with Garrett Cole on the mound.
It's
Against the
tough.
Orioles.
You don't know. He was really
I'm just saying
dominant.
against the Orioles.
That
though,
last
it's still
start.
crazy.
That last start was very good. He struck out like 10 guys in like 4 innings.
Yeah, he'll be good. Let's do picks. We got to go.
Oh yeah.
I just got one tonight. I got the Pirates. I like the Pirates tonight.
There's a game that already started.
Yeah, just started. It's great.
Tigers Braves.
Oh, good news. The early win promo is back for day games today. So jump on that. I'm jumping on the Cubs money line. Mariners money line. I like that as well. Woo, and it's plus 130. Woo's really good. And then my pick of the day, Giants under 5.5 runs. Kyle Hendricks is pitching for the Cubs. I know he's been terrible this year, but he hasn't allowed a run in June. Maybe he's figured it out.
Well, he's been in the bullpen, right?
He's been in the bullpen. One of the relief appearances, just 4 innings. So not a start. You're absolutely right, but
I don't know, but it's still,
something. He's facing the lineup more than one time. You know.
I got it. I don't hate it. I have the Cubs too. I have the Cubs.
5.5 runs is a lot. Too.
I'm going the Yankees minus 1.5. They're gonna avenge. I don't think Judge is gonna play. I feel like he said he wants to, but I'm going them minus 1.5. I'm going with the Pirates as well, and then I'm gonna go with the Phillies minus 1.5.
Yeah, Phillies and Padres under 8.5. Ranger Suarez is on the mound. He's a Cy Young winner right now in the NL, 1.77 ERA. And Waldron, he's got a 3.66 ERA, but the last 7 starts, he hasn't let up more than 2 earned runs. So 8.5 looks good. Also, parlay, the Phillies money line, like I said, 25-3, last 28 games at home. Parlay that. I know it already started, but Braves, Tigers under first 5.5 runs. It's minus 350, but you parlay that to a pick'em, and Screwball and Lopez are on
So
the
you
mound.
played that already?
I played that already. I should have given that early. That was my fault. I'm taking a flyer on the Orioles. Sorry, Marty.
That's fine.
Less money.
No, yeah. I mean, Cole's first start back. You don't know how it's
I
going to
didn't
be.
Judge doesn't play.
I was
Judge
looking at the
doesn't play.
Orioles. That's a big ticket.
Yep.
I mean, it's just why not? They
Right,
have a
they're
good
a
lineup.
Baseball.
Yeah, it's baseball, and it's first pitch, and Judge not playing.
Good
It's
ticket.
yeah. All right, fellas. Dozen tonight.
Good
Big-
luck, Rico.
Big
Thank
matches tonight. You
Big
got
match.
Dave versus is it Mincy's team?
No, macro dosing. No,
Smockin. Yeah, it is Mincy.
So Mincy's
yeah, Mincy,
team?
Kenjack,
He's
and
on that
Titus.
team now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got Rico, Kirk, and their team against who is it?
Experts, right?
Experts.
Experts.
So
Brandon
yeah,
Walker.
it's
Big
big.
And congratulations to Smitty, too. Final 4.
Big win.
You guys are rolling. You guys beat us. You guys are
Well, no spoilers.
rolling right now.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Yeah, we're
It'll
playing-
come out.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. For a half second, you scared me. I'm like,
Yeah.
did I just fuck up?
Listen, the booze
We're
ponies.
a good ball club.
Booze ponies.
They're great.
They're great.
They're
They're a
great.
good trivia team.
Only
We're playing them. I almost want them to win.
the only funny thing is the guy on their team switched the whole series to be this week, and meaning that his one teammate now
Yeah.
cannot be here in person for it.
Right.
So that's the funny part, but that's the booze ponies way right there.
It'll
How
absolutely
they work.
That's how it works. And but yeah, it's gonna be. Are you gonna be? You good today?
Yeah, we're good. I either know it or I don't, dude. There's no
That's trivia.
manufacturing answers.
That's trivia.
I either know it or I don't. So we'll see how it goes.
You are the champions, like I said. You are.
I know,
and,
man.
and you answered the winning question.
I know. We'll see.
I want confident Bosco. tonight.
Me too.
I believe in you.
We gotta hit our categories.
We know you can win. I absolutely believe in Rico.
Yeah, we gotta get it done. Be nice. Go back to back.
Is it your niche?
No.
You need to ask that question.
I know. All right, that's the show. The Yak is coming up next. I don't know. Who's doing the show tomorrow?
Oh, it's in New
I
York.
think it's in New York, yeah.
Okay, so Evan, somebody else.
Yeah.
Evie and Dookie.
Oh, yeah, yo, Hubs is there to talk baseball.
Okay, Evan, somebody else tomorrow. Mincy, I just realized Mincy texted me to come on to talk about the College World Series today.
Oh, yeah.
I did not see that.
Mitzi
text.
on tomorrow.
I did not see that text. Yeah, Mincy can fly to New York tomorrow
Yes.
and do it.
Thank you, Chicago. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you,
it's been great,
Chicago.
everybody.
Thank you,
Great.
guys. Thank you, everyone back there. It's been I'm gonna tell you, we've been having a great time. Great time.
Fantastic,
Dozen's been great. Watch tonight. Live show tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.